Like fingerprints, each person has a unique tongue print. The tongue is an important organ inside the mouth that is very well protected from the outside world. It has unique parts that are different for each person, even between identical twins. Every person has a unique color, shape, and set of surface features that can be used to identify them. Biometric systems like fingerprint, iris scan, skin color, signature verification, voice recognition, and face recognition are just a few of the other examples. The search for a more secure way to identify people has led us to the use of tongue prints or lingual impressions as a biometric authentication method. Some tongue traits are different for men and women, which helps identify the person. Tongue prints are now a new biometric tool that could also be used as a possible forensic tool. Traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, calls the tongue, which is a vital organ, tongue of life when the tongue has a vital color. On the other hand, the tongue of death in TCM is called that because it looks dark and dried out. Its uniqueness is also shown by the fact that it's an organ inside the body, so it shows if the person is alive or dead. People can only stick out their tongues to examine them when they're still alive. When the tongue falls back and blocks the airway, which can happen when someone has sleep apnea, death might occur. Tongue print is better than any other biometric system like fingerprint, voice check, and retinal scan in many, many ways. The tongue is different for each person in terms of how it looks and feels. Since it's an internal organ, it's easy to look at, and the surface that is visible has all the information that's needed. Like we talked about, the shape and texture of the body, they stay the same. It's well protected from the outside world, so it's not affected by things in the outside world. It's also a good sign that life exists, and in recent years, tongue prints have been getting more and more attention as that important biometric tool. It's a unique organ with many fixed and moving parts that are very different from person to person. Researchers have looked into the use of tongue prints as an official biometric authentication tool, and they've found that it works well and is on par with all the other biometric methods that exist. There may even be more research happening today into how tongue prints will be used in the future and also as a forensic tool. These are interesting things with JC.